We have a lot more work and not a very cooperative Mother Nature at this time of year.
Unusual precipitation creates unexpected delays with Bismarck street projects.
Even before we get to the part where we talk about paving on streets, we've got water and sewer underground utilities to put in, as well as curb and gutter, and all of that's impacted by the excessive moisture.
This year alone, the city contracted to resurface or reconstruct over 20 of its 300 miles of streets. That's nearly $29 million worth of paving. Plus, Bismarck has processed 62 new subdivisions now in various stages of approval, 3 times more than 2011.
If things proceed as we expect that they will, there's going to be some areas that are not going to get paved.
Creating a hurricane of a headache for the city and others.
It's not a perfect storm, but it's certainly a storm we didn't want to contend with.
The result? A domino effect as builders and ultimately homeowners are delayed since certificates of occupancy will not be able to be issued.
Builders are making commitments to buyers, so that's becoming kind of an issue because you are, projecting that these are going to be done at a certain time.
So basically what it is the hardship for the developers, because the money they've invested to this point, they're not going to be able to recoup that money perhaps until later next year instead of this year.
Plus, builders say they're still trying to overcome the impact of last year's delays.
Right now, we're probably off by about 15 to 20 that we were hoping to have done this year.
As a result,
it might create a little bit of an issue with inventory too, for not as many lots available to sell in the spring because of the fact of there isn't infrastructure. So there's not going to be, that could in turn make house prices go up too.
The city says typically paving ceases around November 1st since its specifications do not allow paving below about 25 degrees. It's a paving predicament only an act of God, such as a fair weather fall, can mitigate. In Bismarck for KX News, Barbara Sharp.